Sometimes your environment can either make you or break you. Where you grew up from, things around you, or even the people you associate yourself with. Hi guys! It's your girl Nkechi Blessing Sunday. Welcome to another episode of Unfiltered with NBS. And today sitting on my seat is the finest, very fine man. Say me I'm fine man, I'm 5 and 6. A fast rising actor, Daniel Nsude. Mr. Daniel, thank you for coming to my show.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
You can see you are smiling. So, guys, remember I said my show is not for celebrities. But when I received the story, I just had to, get him here to, share his experience unfiltered. We are not about to mince words. I said it before that my show is for everybody, individuals, business owners, because you all, my fans, are my own celebrities. So, Mona notice here as Mr. Daniel don't come here now. Una go begin say, is it only shows for celebrities? Mr. Daniel, please, can you just tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Daniel Nsude. I'm an actor, a filmmaker, and a businessman. I started with business. I'm still in business though. So I'm an actor. I live in Lagos. I love filmmaking. I love acting. Has been something that has been embedded in my heart right from primary 3.
So how long did you start acting?
Like you rightly said in the beginning, you said
fast rising.
Yes. And you said the environment can either make you or break you. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to jump into the industry, but based on where I grew up, I was born in the city of Aba, Abia State.
You my brother. You're not. Are you from Abia State though?
No, my mom is.
Oh, that means you're my brother. I'm from Abia State
yes.
too.
So environment can actually limit you when you let it. The first time I ever left the city to go and carve my own niche, I didn't even tell anybody where I was going. Do you understand? But I had to.
Okay.
So that question of, I remember back in the day sitting in my house watching AMVCA, seeing some top movies, and I would actually cry. Because one, this is me, but I don't know how to go get it. I don't know how to, until I made a move. First place I went to ever go and shoot a professional movie was in Owerri. I did a couple of movies and I said, this is not me. Respect to filmmakers in Owerri. Then I moved to Asaba. I did like 3 years. This is not me. Respect to filmmakers in Asaba. Everybody
I
gets
like the respect to.
Yes, everybody get where God keeps them. But I know what I wanted. I wanted more of the big screen. I wanted more of the paparazzi kind of filmmaking. Good filmmaking. I've always told myself, I don't want to be a famous actor
that does not have money.
One, but I just want to be a good filmmaker. And if you're a good filmmaker who loves and respects your job, the money and the fame will just come. You don't have to fight for it.
Okay, so Mr. Daniel Nsude, can we just go touch a little bit about your childhood, growing up, the moments, the unfiltered moments of your childhood, just a little bit of it.
Okay, a little bit of it. I'm just gonna
just not too much.
Touch here and there. First of all, I lost my mom when I was 11.
Oh wow!
And I was introduced to a life that I never knew existed.
What life?
Because all my life I've always been. I'm not a sport child. My mom is very disciplined. Do you understand? But I have never for one day cried for anything. I've never said I want this. I'm the first son. I have other siblings, but it was more like I was my mom's kind of. Do you understand? Reason being that when she was pregnant with me, she had issues with my dad and she was supposed to abort me. She wanted to.
Abort a whole superstar.
She wanted to, but she met a prophet who said, this is your first son and he's going to be great and all that. She just had to keep me. So I think that was one of the reasons why I was close to her heart. And I lost my mom at the age of 11. I was forced to go and live with, just like Nollywood, I was forced to go and live with our auntie who we thought was... That is another story for another day.
So this your auntie, what was it like living with your auntie?
Hey.
You mind? Auntie, you quite so, but let's
just... Okay, imagine, I said 11.
Yeah.
Imagine a child of 11 years old going to school without food, and you come back and you're being given two options. Sometimes they will tell you, we have one course meal for the day. Do you want to eat it this afternoon, or do you want to eat it at night? Or you eat in the afternoon, then eat at night.
Wow.
She had money. The house where we lived in, she built it. She has different lands where we go to farm at the age of 11. I'm a very good farmer.
Wow.
All those things created me.
Wow.
Do you understand? But life was very hard. There is nothing I did not hawk. Probably human part is the only thing I did not hawk on the streets. I was 11. Don't forget that. I was 11. So life was difficult. At some point, me and my siblings, we had to, because my mom and my dad had early marriage issues, and
Did you separated since?
My dad remarried. Do you understand? So at that point, we had no other option than to go back to my dad's house. So that's it. It wasn't easy.
Any form of abuse from this your
No, nothing of such. Anyways, the first form of abuse I ever
Growing
experienced as a child, I think it came when I was, because I didn't cross over early. When I mean crossover, as a child, there is a limit to what you can remember.
Yeah, of course.
When I said I didn't cross over early, I can remember as far back as when I was 2-3 years old. That's weird. Some people can't even remember when they were 5, but I remember a lot. So when I was 8, I remember I hope it's not, I'm going to sound a little bit raw.
You have to. That's why it is unfiltered. You don't have to hold
when
back.
I was 8, one of the first abuse I suffered, it wasn't really abuse per se, but I think it was abuse to my mental health, because there was this, we grew up in a native compound. So there was this auntie, I take my shower outside.
Okay.
So there was this auntie, she's always, anytime I'm taking my shower, she'll be like, Jesus Christ, this boy for quite feeble. In English.
You don't know what that means. In English, you say Jesus Christ, this boy, you know what you carry.
Yes,
okay.
The size of your down there is
God.
bigger than the body at your age. She kept saying, at some point, that's why I will say this thing before I continue. Parents, pay attention to your kids.
It is very important.
Pay attention to those around. Because she will always say that, and my mom, they will all laugh about. My mom be like, Mama, please leave my child. But one of the days she was not in the house, I came back from school early, because my mom trained me in such a way that I started cooking early at the age of 8. I cooked for I and my younger brother. So one of the days I came back from school, and I was alone at home. My kid brother went to play, and I was actually changing my clothes, and this auntie walked into the room and started touching my down there.
Wow.
I didn't like it, but being a man and being a human body.
A man at 8, you are not a man.
No,
at
you don't
8.
understand. Like, it actually stood.
It stand.
Yes.
Ha.
But I didn't like it. It was irritating for me.
Of course, it has to be.
I didn't understand
what she was doing.
But nothing happened. She did it a couple of times, always coming to touch it. But there was no form of anything. Do you understand? There's a way I grew up. Then, fast forward back to secondary school. I was a virgin till I left secondary school. I didn't know. I didn't have any carnal knowledge of a woman. I didn't know what it was. Come on, don't get me wrong. Sex is a beautiful thing.
Sorry, excuse you.
It's a beautiful thing. I wanted to have it. I didn't even have a girlfriend in school. But the only thing I can remember is that there's this girl. She's married now. Anytime we're in class, she's kind of a little bit busty in secondary school. That was in my senior high school. Sometimes during break time, she's a bit sweaty up here. Whenever I look at that place, I get this. My whole body starts reacting as a man. Do you understand? But I didn't know what sex was.
How old were you then?
I was, because this happened senior high school, I was 15, 16.
16.
Then fast forward to 16 when I graduated from school. Remember, life was not easy.
At all.
Even living with my dad.
Wasn't.
He had a wife and beautiful children and all that. I had to go and look for a job, because I wanted to write JAMB. But that first year I left school, I didn't register for JAMB. I had to go and look for a job. One to. I worked in some places. My first salary ever in this life was 5,000 naira. I worked in a pure water company. You know these boys that follow the diner car to supply pure water. And why I couldn't last there is because they were calling me Ajibota. I'll come to work, I wear shoe, I wear polo and jeans.
You're actually soft boy.
I didn't know that you had to look dirty. Do you understand? I couldn't survive. And one of the hotels this is where the story gets more interesting. One of the hotels where I applied to work, mind you, I was still a virgin.
At that time.
So I got a call from them. They asked me to come. I was employed as how much was my salary then? It was 10,000. But as an able boy that I am, I made times 2 of that every week.
Now. Very sharp.
Not because I was stealing or doing anything illegal. I was first employed as a security man. So before morning, I wash 15 to 25 cars in the compound. So when the guests start leaving, they will tip me.
Wow.
So imagine, let's just assume that you're getting 1K. You know how much I make a day? So at some point, they changed me to the front office. You know, the porters in the hotel help the guests take their bags upstairs and all that. So there was this lady.
One of the guests in the hotel.
Yes, she's a regular guest, and she, back then I was 16 and she was in her she was much more older than me. Do you understand? She was in her mid 30s. And she was very fair. I know that normally I have a team with fair people. so no, I didn't see it that way. I didn't see all this coming. But she was always tipping me, always, fine boy, you're black, I like your complexion, flawless and all that, blah, blah, blah. And I've always had this fine boy kind of attitude in dressing and everything. And when other staff in the hotel are dressing, and I'm always talking, making sure I buy my cheap perfume and smell good. So she will always come and make that gest of, this boy down there will be this and that.
This your down there is a problem.
It will be this and that. And
oh my God.
So she's always, I didn't understand it. So one of the nights, she called the front office. You know, I think that was around 2 a.m. You know, sometimes when everywhere has gone cold, some staff go to bed and all that. Even the receptionist was a woman at the time. She sleeps in the office close to the reception. Me, I would just lay on the couch there. So she called the reception that she wanted water. I said, okay, man, let me call the waiters. Mind you,
you are a porter. That's not your job.
I'm a porter. We had a bar. We had a restaurant you could actually call. Then I remember, no, she said, no, Danny, I want you to bring it yourself, please. I said, okay. I didn't reason it though. Innocent me, 16 years old. Then I went to, and then again, I think when I look at my throwback pictures, I think one of the problems I had growing up as a child was that I looked kind of older than
your
my
age. Do you mind asking how old are you now?
How old do you think I am? I think growing up now, I started looking younger than my age.
But I think you look 29, 30.
That means I'm not old though. I'm 31.
Oh, really? Yes. You don't. You look. That's.
I look my age, right?
Of course. Oh.
I was born 10th January.
Oh, nice.
So that night, I went to the bar person. I took the water and went to her room. I was still feeling a bit sleepy. So when I knocked on the door, usually you open your door and collect water and I'll go back. Now. See, I heard a voice, come in. I came in and slammed the door. Because number one, if you were expecting something, you just come and probably leave the door open. Came in and slammed the door. And she was like, I keep it on the table. I kept it on the table. I remember she telling me to do some other thing on the table. By the time I turned, she was already standing on the door. You know this thing? Nollywood kind of. For crying out loud, I was a young teenager.
Right.
So the whole thing was happening like a movie. At some point, I felt like I was in a trance. And I was like, okay. At that point, you know, sometimes you feel something, but your mind will not communicate immediately. But your sense organ will start reacting to it. That's I noticed I started shaking. So she now drew me close and you know you're a fine boy. I said, yes, ma. One, the people I worked for in that hotel were extremely mean people. I'm trying to, because I know that at the end of Trust Nigerians, at the end of this interview, if it goes out there, you see people that will question you from different directions. Of course. Do you understand? So I'm trying to, and I'm ready for it.
You are.
See, I came to this industry prepared. If you ever drag
the
me,
trolls, the dragging.
Sometimes I read your comment and I be like, "Won't happen why?"
My brother, I'm used to them, and I have their time.
So why I said I came prepared is because if you're expecting me to respond to whatever you think about me, whatever idea you have about me is If it makes you sleep better at night, fine.
That's absolutely.
See, if one thing I believed is that if my predecessors suffered it, who the hell am I not to suffer it?
Please, this is your story. I'm very interested. What happened next when she drew you
So
closer?
she drew me close.
Did you people let her do? Hey!
So she said, you know you're fine. I say yes, ma. She was trying to talk. That is why till today
say you're this in the quick stand. It's constant another time.
It never stand, but it goes still stand. That is why till today most people are damaged mentally in different ways, but people don't know. So when you are dealing with somebody reacts in a certain way, just move back and ask yourself a question. Why I'm saying this is because it affected a whole lot for years.
Okay, can I ask you a question? This whole experiences that you had growing up, number one, did it make you start getting attracted to older women? That's one thing I think.
There.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to work on myself with the help of the Holy Spirit. Don't get me wrong. I don't know why I trained this question this way. There is nothing wrong with being attracted to other women, though.
Of course, because sometimes they are even the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. Hello.
And I believe as long as probably the person is single, maybe. Do you understand?
Not somebody's wife.
Kind of. Come on. I even like their mental prowess is easier for me.
See, this is it.
The only thing is that some of them are always trying to be very controlling, which you cannot control.
Okay, now I am going to disagree with you on that.
Some of them.
So okay, thank God you use the word some of them, because contrary to anything anybody might think about me, my ex is a younger guy.
Yeah.
And if I tell you something now, you might not believe me. You see that boy, so let me not call him a boy. You see that man, sometimes he tell me, Nkechi, sit down there, and I am there. But if not, as I talk now, I know say people go talk saying a lie. But that's the fact. You are not in the relationship.
The truth of the matter is that I've never met you before. But whenever I pick up my phone and look, I always tell myself, this woman might probably be the softest soul you ever knew.
That is who I am.
This one might probably come online and fight with you people and go back to her room and start crying.
How did you know? Do you know most? I cried. I still cry yesterday now.
I saw
because I realized, yes, this thing you said now is a fact. Because I asked few of my close friends. I'm like, do I come off as being tough? Do I come off as being rude? I might be rude.
Even if you are, I call it defense.
Because that is the only way I can get my mental health in check. These trolls just wants to see you depressed. They want to see you mad. And now this is it. They don't see the things that they say to you that triggers you. It is only your reaction.
Your reaction, yes.
They won't see. Imagine today I picked up my phone and I went on Snapchat. Somebody woke up this early, beautiful Saturday morning, insulted the living daylight out of me. You know what I did? Because I was going to shoot, so I read everything and then I just blocked the person. Because I realize that they know my trigger, so they tend to always do it so that they just make me snap. Yeah. So I don't want nobody to fuck with my mental health. I need to keep it in check. So most times when these people come, the only defense I have is to give it back to them in their own yes. They just want to see you frustrated, and then the blogs don't see their own
those
trigger.
ones are business people.
Do you understand? Imagine the last one that made me say, Nkechi, you know what, this is enough. You are not going to ever go out of character like that again. This girl said a lot of things to me, and when I replied, the blogs took the one that will favor their own market. That's so please, this girl is too soft. Now that I am very single, I'm not mean. As long as you are a provider, a leader, and a manly man, I will listen to you. You cannot be doing, you're not going to do anything for me. You go say, Nkechi sit down there, and Nkechi go sit down. Nkechi when they work 247 to better her life, and then one meet without one couple will come and say, sit down there. Oblog or manly. Please, let's go. This is about you, my brother.
So that night, when she drew me close and she said, you know, you're a very fine boy, you're black, and people keep talking about this, my black skin. I remember when I first came to the industry, one director told me to go and tone up if I want to
go and bleach.
Yes, that's a story for me. I should. He didn't say you should. He said tone up.
Just brighten up. Now
if you watch, most of the people that play princes in movies in the East are fair. That's one of the reasons I said this place is not for me. Respect for the people who became stars there, but it's not for me.
Do you know what black?
I tried how many years in the East, and most of them don't even want to pay. I came to Lagos in less than 1 year. I bought my first car. Hello.
Wow.
So
this is just where you belong. Lagos is where everything. A lot of people in Asaba, they don't move. Apologies, so because me, I love Asaba.
It's my alma mater. If I'm
me, I love Asaba because most times when I'm in Asaba, I'll just call one of the very people I'm very close with, Ike Best. Oh God, you shooting? That he's now into solar. Ike Best, like, shout out to you. And then Kelvin Uvo, and then some other people who are still in Asaba, who are still making waves. I tell people something. It's not about shooting a movie in Asaba. There are good movies that comes out of Asaba. Sometimes if you go on my YouTube now, you check. If not because fantastic actors. So I see these people, they're trying to Nollywood Lagos, Nollywood Asaba. Most of this even Nollywood Asaba, most of them, like you said, it didn't favor you, does not mean it will not favor another person. Some of them made
maybe if I had stayed
longer.
No, but now I didn't like for example, the competition was unnecessary. The juju unnecessary.
That one another story.
I only had few directors who took my case
personal. Yes, I just wanted to
one director and what's her name? Sideta. Sideta, she tried.
Oh, that's my sister.
Yes,
that's my sister.
One that goes on local.
Yeah, that's my sister.
She tried for me very well, but
shout out to her.
When she started trying for me was when I actually
said you wanted to leave.
She
messaged me one time. I said, Nkechi, what's up now? Come to Asaba now. I'm like.
And also, I had another director who was like from day one, Vincent the Anointed. He tried for me from day one. You understand? Yes. So back to our
that story is very important. Now, back to your story. We need to get to the end of that story.
Yes, so when she drew me close and for some reason I didn't like what was going on. At that point it had dawned on, because I'm not a dummy, that dawned on me that...
But you never still they do.
No, this is what this woman wants. And in as much as that she's beautiful, skin color, the way I like it, or the way I feel like I will like it. So she drew me close and she started touching me. That is why it's you tomorrow. I have to be extremely comfortable with you for you to touch me.
You'll be scared.
Yes, I still trigger unknowingly. Even when I'm sleeping. Yes. So she started saying, I will take care of you, blah, 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 which she never did. This woman made me do nasty things with my mouth. Yes. Oh Jesus! What did I? I'm sorry. She made me do nasty things with my mouth.
Oh
yes.
Wow!
And then again, I didn't have control over my body. Yes, it was at some point she threw me on the bed, removed her. She first undressed herself. Even as I'm saying it, I'm imagining it, and it's kind of messing with my head. And she had to undress before me, and she practically did everything because I was practically like a vegetable. I was only doing what she commanded me to do. And even I knew what a condom was or condom is, but I've never used one. I don't know how to use it. Even when she gave it to me, I didn't know where to start.
Be like sweet.
Now she wear them herself, like wear me the stuff herself, and did a manner of shit to me and commanded me to do a manner of shit to her.
So did she take your virginity at that point?
She slept with me. She slept because at that point it was like a matter of the body was enjoying what I was doing, but my mind was
not. Oh my God!
It was a mixture of I wanted to have sex because I've heard most of my friends in high school and after school when they talk about sex and their girlfriends and all that. I didn't know what it was. I wanted it badly, but not that way. So that thing was stolen from me. That's the second time something is being stolen from me. First of all, I was forced to become an adult at the age of 11. I had no childhood. Then again, this part taken from me, and at the end of the day, it went on and on. The sex
did all the things she said she would do for you, because she didn't do any of it.
Afterwards.
She
came to. In fact, the next time she came to lodge, she acted like she didn't know me. Yes.
She was just one horny old grandma
who used me. She was in her 30s. I would say, from what I can remember, she was in her late 30s.
Wherever
and
you was, Chineke Bogo.
So when the whole thing was going on, and finally, because I didn't know what it meant to come, finally I busted. No, the only thing I experienced growing up was wet dream. I believe it happened to every young man. You wake up and you see some stains on your clothes.
I don't know.
I believe
men in the house.
Yes, I believe
you guys wake up and see stains.
Yes,
like
growing up,
you have sex.
It's called wet dreams.
Oh yeah.
Is it that you have sex in your dream, or you just wake up and sometimes it comes like a feeling like you want to pee, but at the end of the day, it's not pee. So that's the highest I had experienced at that time. So when I busted, and I remember she saying, "Go to the bedroom and clean up and leave my room." So yeah,
wow,
she said that to me. Go to the bedroom and
clean up and leave my room. She don't come.
So
now.
when
she
I
said, "Don't be okay."
But the only thing I can remember is that stuff lasted quite a while.
You guys continued?
No, like that night.
Okay.
Lasted like, if I'm not mistaken, 45 minutes to 1 hour.
You guys were on it.
Yes.
Rumbling.
Yes. And that was my first experience. It was ugly. I didn't know that people mourn during sex. Yes.
But do you mourn now? I'm sorry.
I'm a Japanese machine. So when I busted and she was like, "Dress up and leave my room."
Damn.
I did that. Leaving that room, I felt empty. I felt dirty. I felt filthy. Anything. At some point, I remember going down the stairs and I said to myself, I will never have sex again. If this is what sex is all about. Because I was like, is this the thing I've been preparing my life for?
Oh my God.
I felt. And at that time, I had just gotten born again newly. And I remember going back to the reception. It was just me in that dark reception.
So can I ask you a very funny question? As at now, fast forward to now, what's your body count?
My body count?
You cannot count.
Anyway, in as much as people look at industry guys as if you ask me,
please don't lie.
No, I will not lie.
This is an unfiltered moment.
Of course.
Please,
I will not lie.
What's
my
your
body count from that time to now?
Yes, please.
It never passed 50 now.
Huh? Meaning you don't reach 50.
How many years ago?
You're just 31 now.
With different people. I don't know how you people calculate this.
Different body counts. Like,
okay, different body counts.
You don't touch your chest.
You never reach 10. You never reach 10.
So
I swear, I'm a relationship person.
Oh, you love to love?
Yes.
So are you in a relationship right now?
Hell, cheer up, Tamo.
Now, so you see all this, men. You cannot answer a simple yes or no question. Are you in a relationship?
Now. I'm not in a relationship.
But you have all those
people who like me and I like.
Oh, you have situationships.
Not ships.
Situationship.
Kind of one
that you guys are just.
I love my peace of mind.
Okay.
Women can be very dramatic. I love my peace of mind. Do you understand? So I got to the reception and I remember kneeling down, praying and crying to God like it was my fault.
Child.
The more you grow, the more you understand life better. So I remember kneeling down, crying to God and praying. And I was supposed to wait in the morning and hand over to my colleague by 8 a.m. But I left before that. I told the reception that I wasn't feeling fine. I got home. When I left that woman's room, I showered after the prayers. Before I left in the morning, I showered because I was
just a bath saying,
dirty.
Just take this out of me.
Yes, I felt like physical water could wash away that mentality and everything that happened. I got home. I showered again, then laid on the couch, and my sister came to ask me, "I hope all is well." I said, "Yes, I'm just having slight headache." So that's...
You couldn't even tell anybody what
I couldn't. That is why I said one thing. Men go through a lot and they don't talk. I couldn't tell anybody. Probably if my mom was to
be alive,
then I would have told her. I couldn't tell my dad. I couldn't tell anybody. And I couldn't even tell my friends. Guess what? They would laugh at me. Because I was the only virgin among the crew. As in, within my friends, they will laugh at me. They will either say I'm a child or say I'm lying or maybe say I enjoyed what I did, which I didn't. So I couldn't talk. For years, it made me, at some point, when after some months, that idea of I will never have sex again had to leave my head. And it started making me build some sort of boldness at a young age, approaching older women. Yes, I did. Approaching older women. Not for the sole purpose of... sugar mommy taking care of me. No, because I felt like this is what I've been exposed to. This is the way I am there now. Do you understand? And which I keep saying, parents, pay attention to your kids.
Very important.
Have communications. There are only few parents in Nigeria today that you look at your dad or your mom and say, "Mom, I love you so much." You hug them and they say it back to you. Some will get shy and put their face on the floor.
That's the
I
fact.
couldn't look my dad. I cannot look my dad in the face, and till today I cannot say that I love you.
It sounds cringe.
What's that one?
Now we holla.
But create that safe environment for you
them.
and your kids, where they can be safe enough to tell you this is what happened or this is what is going on. Do you understand? Had it been I had someone who educated me more about sex, which people shy away to talk about, it's a part of your life. Hide that to your daughter, hide that your son from now to tomorrow. They're going to have it. Do you understand? So it's better you give them the guidelines. Had it been somebody told me, I would have probably started, when those advances were coming from that woman, I would have probably started avoiding them, or if I didn't want it, because my sex life was messed up in the beginning. It was crazy. So it affected me for so many years. It took a whole lot of if say now people will get money for, they go therapy as at that time.
Right.
Yes, but it took me a whole lot of going to church and training my mind on my own.
Fast forward now, how do you feel mentally now? Do you still flash back to those moments, and does it still affect you in any way mentally?
Flashback, yes. It's a part of me that can never leave.
Yeah, of course.
It's just like take it or leave it. I was raped.
Yes, you were.
I was raped. You just imagine as a woman being raped, what it looks like. That was what I felt. But when we say men were raped, people see it as namak. It's not. I was there. Even as I'm saying it, you see me sweating, you think it's ordinary. I was there. I know what it feels like. So talking about it is kind of bringing back the memory. Before coming here, I thought about it over and over again.
I asked you.
You asked me,
Are
yes.
you sure you are ready for this?
I thought about it over and
but I feel, talking about something makes it
easy
lesser, it keeps you going,
Yes.
you don't box yourself in the bad experiences. I bet they talk that thing. There's this word I'm looking for. It just makes you feel lighter.
Lighter, yes. Even I know that this show is not yet out there, but you listening to me and having the crew behind the camera listening to this, I feel a little bit more relieved. Let alone when millions of people are out there watching it, I'll be like, in as much as I'm not telling you to enjoy my sex story, I'm telling you to guard those around you.
Yes.
Your children, your people you are guardians to, your loved ones. Learn to communicate. Talk about these things. Don't shy away from it. I didn't have anybody to talk to about this thing. In fact, the very first time I opened my mouth to tell my brother was when I already said a few days ago when I said to you I want to come on your show.
Really?
Yes, and he said, go there to do what do you want to talk about. Do you have a relationship swagger? Tell me, don't go. I said no, this is it. And I feel like I want to talk about it.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, parents, this all boils down to you people. Be open. Don't let your kids be afraid to talk to you. Let them see you as a safe place.
Yes.
As someone who they can pour out their heart to.
Yes.
Someone who anything is happening to them, you are the first person that they come to.
Know.
Because sometimes I hear stories of single mothers, they have maybe a boyfriend and the boyfriend is sleeping with their girl child, and when some of this girl child tells the parent, and you say,
"I do not believe."
Yes.
If you are a very observant mother, you don't even you're supposed to know.
I swear.
You're supposed to know, because me, I'm a kind of person, I read countenance. Like when I go to event and see some of my colleagues, and if your face is not looking invited from afar, I will not come close.
I swear to God.
I read countenance that bad. Read energy. So let alone somebody that you live in the same house with.
Mr. Daniel, it has been a very long ride with you today, and I'm really sorry for all you had to go through. So what's next for you? Like any movies you're working on, your own production? Have you started producing your own movies?
No, but I have a YouTube channel that I just set up, Danny J TV. And plan for it is to start making my own films.
Of course, everybody now has their own channel.
And again, yes, and I just want to be doing it in as much as I'm still looking forward to working for other people. And the future of Nollywood, because this YouTube space is looking like something that if someone had told you like 15 years ago that the market will crash and YouTube will have it,
nobody will believe.
You will not
because
believe.
See, let me tell you guys something. The only constant thing in life is change.
Good.
YouTube, and all these YouTube actors that they feel they are the biggest now, they'll be charging you some ridiculous amount,
which is
for one day shoot,
which is causing a big problem, and it's also affecting us. Because I'm also using this platform to beg directors, us whenever they
whenever they face the big, and then they say YouTube face. I mean they call a poster face.
Whenever there's something GPR,
RPM.
Whenever get RPM, help us build it.
Now let me say something.
Because these guys are doing work for me, I work for you.
Now let me say something. I think now it shouldn't be about who has a face that people wants to see. Good acting.
Person that looks good.
I was watching a movie on
English.
Wait, I was watching a movie yesterday on Omonioboli TV. There's this fair. I think it is her latest upload. I don't know that lady. I've never seen her before. But fantastic acting. Now you go tell me say you don't go watch. Okay, you are going to watch it because of it is Omonioboli. But did you pay attention to that girl's acting?
That's the thing. As long as I keep telling people, as long as there is good storytelling,
a good script,
good acting, good sound, good cinematography,
just support good movies,
color grading,
support good movies.
Most of them cannot come out and say the word.
Now, please, I will come. You know me. I will say I have a platform now that I can sit and talk about the things that are not going right. Now, let me tell you why I was suspended when I was in the Yoruba industry. It was because of this thing that is happening now. Is what I said then, but nobody wanted to listen to me. They said I was shouting. You need to pay actors their time. Someone comes on your set for 4 days, the person is leaving, you're giving the person 10,000 naira. How that person want to buy car? How that person want to build house? How that person want to feed family?
Okay, that's even, you see the A-lead, respect to them. I'll get there soon.
And they talk that time, they say
A-lead actors, you pay somebody, let's say 3 million as the lead actor. Then me, I'm playing sub lead.
You pay me 550k.
They no bond them well for that. But you pay something less.
No, that one less, before now.
Something less. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, some directors will even come to you, please. If you can help me get so and so person, I'll put you in my job. Is that bad? Is that the future of filmmaking for us?
And looking at you, I think I saw a few of your movie. You I think by the special grace of God, after this show, I want to farm you.
Yes,
Daniel Nsude, superstar, star boy. No,
I have done a couple.
I saw it. You have tried,
and I thank God for most directors and most producers in Lagos who has been doing their best for me. Do you understand? And there are few who are very disciplined and they respect actors regardless of who you are. Do you understand? If I mention one name now, it would be like I did not mention
the rest. But shout out to all of them. God bless you.
People that if I've ever been in your job in this Lagos, God bless you.
Amen. So that is that about that. So we should be expecting your own movies. It has been an amazing time with you, Mr. Daniel, and I cannot wait to see more of you. Farms you, like I said. I know him. Oh my brother. Even though yeah, of course you're my brother. My mom is from Abia State.
Yeah.
So guys, watch out for this face. I beg, when you don't blow, if you won't deny me, make una remind them, say you were on Nkechi Blessings show.
Person who I never denied for how many years? You don't see me for your comment section.
Sometimes
I fight for you.
I didn't know. All right, guys. So, Mr. Daniel, I hope by the time you don't blow, become blue. You don't blow, but I need you to be up there. If I call you again, you will come. Don't go tell me say I don't have time. Let me check my schedule.
I cross my heart. I will come.
Let them know.
I'll come.
It was really nice having you. Thank you for sharing your unfiltered experience with me.
Thank you very much. And then again, you are drop dead gorgeous. No filter. She fine, girl.
Alright, guys. So we have come to the end of today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notification because we have juicy gist coming on Unfiltered with NBS. And I remain your faithful, humble, and beautiful host, Nkechi Blessed Sunday. Bye for now.